Today's lesson's about prioritizing work and making sure you know what the work is and kind of thinking about the steps for figuring out which assignment or which project to work on next. So if organization and work completion is something that's difficult for you, there's some basic steps that kind of are always consistent, and it's not going to address every single thing that's hard about organizing or turning work in, but this is where you start. So the first thing is, like, how do I know what I need to work on first? And there's sort of two pieces to that. The first piece is, where do I even look if I don't know what I'm supposed to work on? So there's two different places that you should look to start out. One is your Google Classroom for each class. You can see here's an example of Google Classroom. Every teacher is going to set it up a little bit differently, which can be sort of frustrating and annoying. But there's a couple spots that you should be able to check, and then they might also give you more specific instructions. The first spot is right here. You can see it says upcoming work. It says no work due soon. That's because I made this video in the summer. You'll have work in there always. So that's one spot to look. And if you click on View All, I'll click, it won't say anything, but you can just see that it has assignments and it has due dates. It wasn't blank because I started putting stuff in. Okay, so then the next spot to look, if you're not sure, would be if you go to these little three bars on the left side and click, you can go to Calendar, and if you click that, it gives you a view of that week, and it'll show all of the assignments from all of your Google Classroom classes here, and each class is usually a different color. If you click on the arrows, you can change like to the next week or the previous week, but this is another visual way to see like what is the work I was supposed to do. Different teachers may also have work in the stream or in the classwork section, and that unfortunately is probably not going to be the same from teacher to teacher. So if you're using Google Classroom to check, then you have to not just look at it, but you need to write down or type out or print the list. What are the items that need to be done? The next place to look is going to be PowerSchool. Again, different teachers do things differently. For whatever reason, you sort of might need to check both spots. So PowerSchool is going to be where you check your grades. I already have the PowerSchool visual up here, so this doesn't show you how to log into PowerSchool, but we'll make sure you know if you need help with that. But when you are in PowerSchool, if you go to Quick Lookup, mine is right here on the left. Yours might be a little drop-down box on the right, but Quick Lookup is the tab that you want to be on. And if you scroll down, you'll have all of your classes listed here. And then it'll say quarter one, quarter two, exam one, semester one. So whatever quarter you're in, you not only need to look at the grade, because there will be a grade here, you need to click on it, and then it's going to leave a list of all the assignments that your teacher has entered into PowerSchool so far. Again, this is before school starts, so there's no assignments found and no assignments scored, but this is where they would be. You'll be able to see assignments that are put in and are graded. You'll also be able to see if an assignment is put in, if there's dashes that sort of look like these dashes, then that means the teacher assigned it, but they haven't graded it yet. Also, there's these little keys on the bottom, the green check mark, collected, late, missing, exempt. So if you notice, like it says missing, that means they did check and it is still missing, but they may or may not use that consistently, like among teachers.